17. Little bit of touching the curb there, back on the power in round turn 18 and then round turn 19 with the V-carb. He comes around the final corner and he goes P5 with a 26.837. His teammate of Edveer will be the next driver to go, but he has a 5/10 up, which could possibly put him next to Snake and Finn as he goes across the line. P2 with a 26.453, really extremely good lap from Edveer as the Mercedes of Weser goes across the line. P7 for Wes, 26.938. And the Williams of Deco follows behind. He goes pole, and I was going to say he goes pole, but no, he goes P6, 26.653. His teammate, though, of Jonas sets a well faster lap time with a 25.864. The Red Bull of Finn crosses the line. P2 for Finn, 26.367. The Mercedes of Match, the next driver across the line without a time at the moment, but he's going to cross it and go P2 with a 25.990. The Haas driver of Darrell goes P10, and we'll go on board with the McLaren of Welsh Sponge, who goes around the final corner. P11 for Welsh, as that is the end of qualifying. Formation lap, so we will just be right underway. 3, 4, and it's 5 lights in Miami. And it's lights out and away we go. We got a few yellow flags on the start of the Grand Prix. The McLarens at the back have an amazing start and overtaking the V-Carbs at the back as it's side by side between the Williams of Jonas, and I think that will be Match as Match takes the lead of the Grand Prix. And there goes, that was a huge moment there for Jonas coming around turn number 3 as his teammate of Deco seems to be a little slow at the back. Don't know what's happening to Deco. He seems to be getting away as well, but he's not got any end plates anymore as Match has gotten the positions as Wes gets ahead of Deadshot in P6 as we're on to the first straight of the session. DRS will not be enabled this lap, only next lap. It's side by side between Finn and Snake heading down towards turn number 11, and there goes Match around the just covering off the Red Bull on the inside as the Aston Martin goes for the inside on the Red Bull. The Ferrari, tries to go around the outside in towards turn 13, but has to back out, giving the Red Bull to this position as we go around at turn 16. Head down towards turn 11. We may have a move for the lead. That's Merkel up to P1. As there goes Welsh on Edveer in towards turn 11. The V-Carb has no defense, and there goes the McLaren on the inside and up to P10. Let's go back on board with the front runners as Finn losing a few positions through the chicane. Snake down to P3. Match takes the lead of the Grand Prix, and Merkel up to P2 on I don't know what happened in that section. But DRS is enabled. We'll be on board with the Ferrari as he goes to the right side, the left side of the Mercedes as the Aston Martin tries to go on the inside of Merkel. It's almost 3 wide and towards turn 17 as Snake gets a little bit slow on the exit, almost side by side with Match. And there goes Merkel well ahead of the group, but there goes Snake for the lead of the Grand Prix once again as the Aston Martin makes the move on the Ferrari as there goes Match on the inside, the Ferrari as well. Good battling at the top here as there's a little bit of space not given there for the Ferrari as he goes well off the track with a little bit of collision with the Red Bull. And it's now a Aston Mercedes Red Bull top 3. And there goes Merkel on the back of the V-Carb heading down towards turn 11. Does he go for the inside? He goes for the outside. And there goes a little bit of contact between Ed and Merkel. Oh, I think Ed just moved over a little too late. And I don't know if Merkel wanted to try and make the move there, but I don't think it was wise. He should have, could have, would have. Went for the inside, but he didn't. We'll go on board with the leaders once again. That's Snake with a 3-second time penalty, I believe. Let's have a look at that penalty. It is a 3-second time penalty. So on board with Snake, he gets overtaken by Match. He gets overtaken by Finn on the inside. He goes late on the brakes. The Red Bull and the Aston Martin side by side. These two used to be the same team in a way not long ago, but now they're separate, and it's side by side through turn 19. Back onto the straight we go, and it's down towards turn 1. Snake has the position, and he's on the inside of the Red Bull. The Red Bull swings around the outside, and he's side by side still. And now Snake's dropped behind. The Williams of Jonas just watches this battle unfold. Darrell, 1.5 behind this top 4 battle, as he can't seem to get any higher at the moment. Heading through the chicane there, and there's a little moment for Edveer further back. No, it's actually Merkel who stopped on the track. He's had a collision with V-Carb. Unless the V-Carb spun previously, and Merkel did it in sympathy. Anyways, Finn walks away from the top two. Who is Snake and Match now? As Match loses the possession to the Aston Martin once again after that huge, massive fight heading through turns 11 to 16. A little bit more time from Snake, who has that 3-second time penalty. Match on the inside of the Aston Martin, side by side with them. As we head down towards turn 9, it is still side by side between the Mercedes and the Aston Martin. There's a little bit of contact between the two of them. DRS enabled for the two drivers as we head down towards turn 11. The Mercedes, the Aston Martin, and the Williams is getting involved as well as Williams goes 3 wide and in towards turn 11. He's alongside Match and he's up to P2. What a double move for the Williams of Jonas. And around turn 18 and through turn 19, it's the V-Carb of Edveer who sneaks back in towards the top 10. And there goes the Ferrari of Mirko on the inside of the V-Carb. The V-Carb takes the outside line and has the inside line for turn 2. And he takes the position away from the Ferrari once again, who has a little bit of wing damage. He's missing that end plate. As there goes Mirko and he's into the wall. More damage for the Ferrari driver as he rejoins the track just ahead of, well, behind now, of AR Box and Carl. He's into the wall once again. He's riding the wall. He's having a huge moment. And it's a safety car. Was that on purpose, maybe? The Red Bull of Finn has a huge moment. The Williams is in. Everybody is following in pursuit. Welsh Sponge cuts the pit lane and round the inside on the Aston Martin. He gets the position, but Snake picks up a 10 seconds. Oh my god. That was a great overtake for Welsh Sponge, but unfortunate for Snake. He picks up that 10-second time penalty, pretty much putting him outside of the race now. He doesn't serve it, but he's onto the hard tires, so he could possibly get that removed at the end of the Grand Prix. We are green flags once again, heading down towards turn 1, on board with Jonas. Further down the order, we have the Wezer on Deadshot, and he makes easy work of the V-Carb, and he's up to P6 now behind Snake. Side by side with the Mercedes now, in towards turn 11. He's late on the brakes, goes Wes. He's forcing the Aston Martin off the track, and there goes the V-Carb on the inside. He gets tagged! Oh, and there goes Wes and Snake still fighting ahead as there's a huge plum of smoke. Very good. As Mofasa picks up a 3-second time penalty. He's the last running driver of the Alpines. Speaking of... Yep, that's him out. And it's another safety car. Flags once again as we head across the line, and that is Finn. Leading by a comfortable margin through to turn 1 we go. The Aston Martin off Snake on the inside of Match. Does he go for the move on the Aston? On the Mercedes? Nope, it doesn't. Deco does. Both of them do, actually. Fair dues. So, Deco up to P7, Deadshot down to P8. Finn loses the lead of the Grand Prix to Wes. And it's almost too wide and a little bit of contact. And there goes round. There goes... Oh! Finn round as well from Jonas. Just tabbing him there with... Oh, that was so unfortunate for an incident as well. Because Jonas was side by side with Match. He couldn't exactly do much. And especially with the slide from Finn. Yeah, it didn't help. Of Wes... The McLaren of Welsh Sponge into the podium as Snake and Deco will drop below as there goes Match, and he'll probably go P4 by the end of this Grand Prix. So that's good for the Mercedes team once again, getting good top 5 consistently as we head in towards turn 1. A little bit of contact between the Williams and the Mercedes. The Mercedes getting pushed a little bit, and the Williams on the there's a little bit of, you know, bumper to diffuser action, or wing to diffuser action there. As Jesus, Match is just right. He's literally just, he's pushing the Williams. He's literally pushing the Williams. Oh god, this race has been one really weird race, but it has finally come to an end as the Williams of Jonas rounds turn 19 and wins here in Miami. The podium was followed by Wes, Match, and then off the podium is Welsh Sponge, followed by Deco, Finn, Carl, Womack, Snake, Edveer, Deadshot, Mirko, and then we move on to, well, Mirko is DNF, so we'll move on to the DNFs of Mirko, Mufasa, Box, and Daryl.